right, welcome back to Late Night Love. Love isn't always soft. Sometimes it's a mirror that shows us the parts of ourselves we would rather not see, the selfishness we are ashamed of, the exhaustion we won't admit, the fear we are failing our kids. Tonight, we're talking about the parents trying their best, the partners trying to move on, and the tiny humans who push every button we have. So, join us for this journey. And before we start that, let's remind ourselves you guys can find us at latenightlove.us, and you can send your questions, comments, suggestions, etc. to love@latenightlove.us and hit the subscribe. What the heck was that? Hit the share, subscribe, like, comment, all that good fun stuff for us, if you would. This is gonna be this is just
but your hair looks fantastic.
Yeah, but I got to get this tongue thing out of my system before Thursday because I've got a big interview on my TV show.
Ooh.
Okay.
Shall we dive in?
Let's go ahead and dive right in.
All right. Oh, this individual, poor thing. I'm a selfish person, and it's affecting me as a parent. And that's a 33-year-old dad.
Okay.
Well, you know yourself. You're 33.
No, you're 33. Here's the thing. You can start, once you realize there's the problem, you can make different choices when those things come up. And give yourself a little bit of grace as you learn to change your reactions. Because here's what's happening. For whatever reason in your life, you learn to be selfish to survive. Could have been as a child, could have been as a young adult, whatever. It was a survival tactic, survival tool.
Yeah, no judgment.
And so now what has happened is that is now instinctive.
Mm-hmm.
It is just your first initial reaction.
Mm-hmm.
You know it's not best.
Right.
Not best for you, not best for your children. You know it's harming them. So what you need to do is when you get that, you notice that, change it. Even if it's post-fact.
Yeah, even if you make one decision and then wait, I want to change that. I changed my mind.
Yeah. Your kid asks for a ride and you say no because the instinct is you'd rather watch the football game. You can sit down to watch the football game. Oh crap, that was selfish. Turn the football game off. Hey, come on, let's go.
And you come back 20 minutes later to your game, yeah.
Yeah, or sacrifice the whole game. It's even on occasion. Take a big one for the team.
Yeah, hit the record button and watch it later,
Yeah, watch the highlights on YouTube later.
Yeah.
It's whatever it is. And maybe he wants to go golfing, whatever it is. Maybe he wants to go work on his project card in the thing. And he's spending time doing other things he likes. But he's realizing he's missing out on something.
Yeah.
And you don't know what you're missing out on until you start participating in that.
Yeah.
And so it's one of those things where you're just going to have to practice it. Quite literally, you're going to have to practice it like a golf swing. You're going to have to go out there and deliberately be unselfish.
This smacks of a child who was not catered to,
Maybe came from a big family.
Yeah.
And, you're the youngest of 4, 5, 6, 7, you can, that selfishness for survival instincts, right?
Yeah.
Maybe life was difficult. They didn't have a lot of money. And so everything was, had to look inwards.
Yeah.
Who knows? And it's not for us, for our perspective, it's not even relevant because he knows that his selfishness is wrong. He knows he doesn't want to live that way anymore, or else he wouldn't be posting it.
The biggest step has been taken.
Yeah. You've recognized it and it's not the way you want to live.
Yeah.
So just
huzzah. That's a win right there.
Yep. And it's okay to change your mind after you've made a decision and come back later and say,
okay.
Hey, I know I said no, we couldn't go to the store, but hey, let's go to the store.
I changed my mind.
And they go, why did you change your mind? I was being selfish and it was wrong. Just tell your kids the truth. It's a magical thing for kids when you do that. Huh? Because now you've shown them how to be a proper human adult. Say, yeah, I was being selfish. I wasn't thinking properly. So we're going to go.
They're allowed to, they need to know that adults make mistakes. A. And B, it's okay to change your mind.
Yeah, it's okay to fix your mistakes.
Yeah, it's okay.
So, and more importantly, that it's okay to continually work on yourself.
Yeah.
And they notice these things even when you don't. So just practice. When you notice you're being selfish, change your mind. That's this. And it's going to be tough sometimes. You're going to be bored. Your instinct is going to want to go do that thing for you. And you're just going to have to fight it. You can do it. You can do it. So, and we'll be proud of you when you do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Parents of preteen girls, are you blow drying their hair? Okay. Now she's 10. The daughter is 10. And she's a part of a clique of girls. And this one girl, she's just got this just beautiful hair. And her mother blow dries it every morning before school.
Yeah.
So it looks just so.
Yeah.
And all the other girls want her hair. So most of the other girls have got their moms to blow dry their hair in the morning. Now this 10-year-old wants it too.
This 10-year-old can kick rocks. She can sit there and blow her own hair for 20 minutes in the morning. What the heck is wrong with these parents? Good Lord. Yeah, I'm going to spend 20, 30 minutes blow drying. Oh, heck no. If I'm doing your hair, it's brushed in a ponytail and we're out the door, right? That's what's happening.
Now, I would support their my daughters.
Yeah, I would teach them
own hair stuff. Yeah, and I would teach them, and I would buy them all the tools and the little barrettes and the ribbons and all so they could do stuff to their own hair. Yeah, let her do her own.
Yeah, if she wants her hair like that, doing it yourself is the best way to get the results you want anyway. So your job is to go, look, I'm not going to do your hair for you, but I will spend a couple afternoons teaching you how to do your hair.
Yeah.
So you can do it every morning.
Yeah.
And here's the thing. She won't because it's too much work.
It is.
So
she wants you to do the work.
Yeah. So set the precedent now of her taking care of. If she wants it, she's going to have to do it. These other parents are setting themselves up for trouble later on. So do the right thing, stand firm, and give her the skills. If she really wants to do it, give her the skills to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
At what ages does walking become less of a complaint fest?
I haven't.
They're both boys, 9 and 5.
Let's see. I'm still complaining. I'm 57, 6, 7. I'm 57. I haven't stopped complaining yet. So, yeah, it doesn't. So here's the thing: just stop listening to them. Make it just like white noise. It's just they're just complaining. It's kind of like, the soldiers marching songs, that he's saying so they can just, get over that particular mile that they're struggling with right now, and they'll break out in song or something. That's essentially what those boys complaining about doing.
Oh, there you go. Teach them songs.
Yeah. Teach them a marching song. Yeah. Yeah. There you go. Teach them army marching songs. That'll go well.
There you go.
There she goes, just marching down the street.
Saying, do I did it, did it, did it, do.
But I have a suggestion. Find a family-friendly version of that because you don't want to sing the real military version. Do you?
No.
No, you don't. That's someone who knows.
Oh, shoot. I'm just remembering some quite blue marches. You used to crack me up.
Well, but what was the point of it?
That's why we did it.
But that was the point of it. It was a morale booster. And
you entertain your mind, yeah.
Yeah, they are really just entertaining their mind as they're getting through drudging through something you don't want to do. So here's the thing is for you to turn off your ears.
Teach them M-I-C-K-E-Y-M-O-U-S-E. Mickey Mouse.
No.
There you go.
You'd be better off with the boys. It's the army march would go over far better.
The army marching?
It sure would. But if you're going to do it, but it only lasts for so long, you're just going to be a distraction. They're going to go back to complaining because they don't want to be walking and they don't want to be out hiking. They don't want to enjoy nature because boys will enjoy nature just by existing in it. So they don't need Go to a park and let boys run and play. They don't need to go on this dedicated path and you want to go streaming through the forest, right?
Yeah.
You can't let them do that because, well, they're in the middle of the forest and if you're hiking or whatever. But from a boy's perspective, I want to go running through the forest. I don't want to be stuck on this stupid trail looking at trees. I don't know, from a young boy.
Yeah.
You don't want to be walking.
They'd rather be at the creek.
At the creek, running, riding their bicycle, anything but walking. Especially if you're doing, walking as a family activity. Oh my God, can't do anything more boring. Yeah, I can channel the 9-year-old boy in me right now. So I could complain and be like a 5 to 9-year-old boy. Yeah, it's so easy. It comes so naturally. What is that from that book? From Isaac Asimov, childish comes as naturally to a man as it does to a child. It just does. So my suggestion as a parent of lots of boys, tune it out. Just learn not to listen to it. Let them have their running commentary. They're just learning how to occupy themselves. And hopefully they'll get bored with it soon enough and move on to something else. Or give them a stick that's shaped like a gun. And there's your other option. Okay.
Give them a walking stick. There we go. Everybody have a walking stick.
Yeah, no, but just make sure it's shaped like a gun and you'll be fine. All right.
All right. I am completely done with my boyfriend. How do I just move on? Okay. You're both in your early 30s.
Uh-huh.
You've done this before. You know how to move on. Put to the box to the left. But give him his stuff. I'm sorry, this isn't working for me. And you just move on.
Well, here's the thing. If you're the one who wants to leave and you're living together, you're the one who should move out.
That's true.
You're the one who wants to break up. You're the one who should do the leaving. Now, their boyfriend and girlfriend, they may not live together, which makes it even easier.
Yeah.
My suggestion is always end these things as gracefully as possible. Blame yourself, not the other person, regardless of whether it's true or not, because, why would you do anything different?
Yeah.
The least amount of friction possible. Behave like an adult and move on.
Yeah.
Because anything else is just wasted energy. All right. You reserve that energy for use towards you, not towards the broken relationship. Just end it. Cut it. Cut your losses. Move on. Don't spend any more energy on this relationship than you absolutely have to. That's when you've come to this decision. So, and how do you do that? By ending it gracefully.
Gracefully.
It's not about him. It's about you.
Yeah.
So why should you have to accept the responsibility for ending the relationship? Because you're the one who wants to end it and you want to end it as quickly and as gracefully as possible. So it does not matter what they think. Right? It's the definition of it. Doesn't matter what they think.
Yeah.
You get to move on. Who cares? They can have, everybody gets their own story and you don't care what their story is anymore. That's the whole point of breaking up. So you get to move on. Doesn't matter if you
got to let go of being the good guy.
Yeah.
Of not being the bad guy. You're going to be the bad guy, for a couple weeks until he, adjusts.
Well, who cares? You're not there anymore. You can be the bad person in his life for the rest of his life. Who the freak cares? You're not there anymore. Everybody's a villain in somebody's life. There's yours. Who cares?
Oh, God, I got a couple I can name right off the top of my head.
So I'm just saying. And does it matter today?
Not really.
There you go. So
yeah, they got their points. That they are just not their part that they're not admitting.
So yeah, it's just and it doesn't matter because they're not going to change anything.
No, they're not. It's not going to change anything.
Not going to change anything if they do.
It's not like we're going to become best buds all of a sudden.
Yeah. Literally nothing will change.
Nothing will change.
So don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Just move on. Yep.
Okay.
Find your couch to sleep on or whatever it is you need if that's the thing. But they may not even be living together, so it maybe even easier.
I doubt they are.
Yeah. If put his toothbrush and stuff into a box and say, here you go. It's been fun. I appreciate the time together. But
well, I think she could break it to him first. Have his stuff ready, but out of sight. I mean, don't just shove a box in the man's face.
Well, I mean, yeah, you could be, but you don't really have to be. Just don't, if you're gonna end it.
Come on, that's just too. He has, no. You got to sit down and I'm sorry. I've enjoyed my time with you, but make it. It's just not working for me.
Yeah, it's
make
a classic.
It your fault.
Yes, of course, it's always your fault, but
yeah,
because it makes it easier.
Yeah,
it's your fault even if it ain't. So
yeah.
All right, what's next?
Okay, I told my 10-year-old it was midnight when it was actually 11. It was on New Year's Eve.
That was midnight somewhere.
He feels bad.
Well, did the ball, did you let them watch the ball drop? And here's the thing for kids. If you're on the West Coast, the easiest thing for kids is you turn on the New York thing at 9 o'clock, 8:50 or whatever, and you get to watch the ball in New York City drop. Yay, you got to see midnight, because all that's going to happen at midnight is you're watching the same thing.
Yeah.
So then you can go to bed at 9 and everybody's happy-ish. Because the only reason a kid wants to stay up till midnight is because everybody else is. Right? It's that time of year where they get to do something special and unique that they don't normally get to do.
Yeah.
Stay up till midnight. So, you either A, no, we're going to watch the ball drop. You can go to bed at 9, normal bedtime, or later than whatever. If you're in a different time zone, depending upon where you're at, you could do 10, or 11. But my suggestion is let them stay up till midnight. Hey, don't worry about it. No one's going to care. Right, this thing, right? Told your kids. Any kid that's going to be able, 10-year-old bought that?
I know.
Okay, there's bigger issues here. Forget the New Year's Eve.
You can't read a clock.
Yeah, there's a bigger problem here that you were able to fool your 10-year-old about over a time. How'd you pull that one off with all the clocks and phones and tablets and everything in people's world these days? That's a pretty good trick. I'm impressed, actually. But yeah, just stop doing it. Let them enjoy that one night a year or 2 nights a year, depending upon.
Let them stay up till New Year's Eve.
Let them stay up till New Year's Eve. Yeah. Or just let them stay up to watch a ball drop somewhere, and then off to bed.
Then off to bed. There we go.
All right.
Okay, this poor lady. Baby prefers everyone but me, the mom, and the baby's 8 months. I'll tell you, because you are just the bath giver, food, you change diapers, you are just no fun.
No, what you have is an extrovert baby. And so what you are is boring.
Yeah.
So don't worry about it. It's just a phase.
It will change, I swear.
Yeah, it's just a phase. But you're a new mom. Probably first time mom, right?
Yeah.
Of course. And everything is so big and huge. Of course, it's devastating. It's devastating.
Emotionally, it's devastating.
Because you think this baby has chosen others over you. And no, the baby is
not choosing someone over you.
No, it's just this baby is an extrovert and likes hanging around other people. They're more interesting than you at the moment.
Sorry. And
you'll be all right. Enjoy the time. You're having the exact opposite time most mothers are having at this age. Is how do I get this 8-month-old baby off of my hip? He won't go to anybody else. So, just want to point out that at this age, very many mothers are having some type of an emotional difficulty, either being overly attached to the infant, or in this particular case,
the infant is.
It's like, kind of.
Yeah, you're all right.
You're all right. You'll be all right. It will change. We know it's hard. We're not being flippant about the emotions she's feeling.
It is hard. It is hard.
Because this is 9 months after birth, right? Know. She's still getting the mother
her hormones are still
balancing.
Yeah.
And so all these emotions.
This is a big deal.
Yeah. So but it is just that. It feels a lot bigger than it really is. It's most 99.9 times out of 100, so it's just a baby being an extrovert, and it will revert to type soon enough.
Do you have mom friends? That's what I want to know. There's moms clubs that people can relate more to you. That are going through it at the same time you are. So I would definitely reach out in your community.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Okay, what is next?
Okay, the last one for our love section. Oh my goodness. This poor sweetie. My 13-year-old son spent $100 on girls at a cafe. How to explain money boundaries?
Well, that's just a dinner at a cafe nowadays, sadly. And you just take people out to dinner, it's going to cost you $100.
No, the girls kept getting lattes from him.
Yeah. And girls will do that for the rest of their lives. So my question is, where do you get $100 to spend on girls at the thing? This is a lesson that will teach itself. You don't really have to do that much. Really, he just learned his lesson. He probably doesn't need you to teach it to him, especially if it was his money.
Yeah.
Right. Now he had $100 he was going to spend on whatever video game he wanted, and now he can't because he spent it. The thing for you to do here is for you to not, contribute. No, you spent your allowance or you spent your birthday money. You spent it how you wanted. You're going to have to be more careful in the future now, aren't you?
Yeah.
But he's 13. He's trying to impress those young ladies.
And he just learned a lesson.
And just on a lesson. They don't care. They just wanted their lattes.
They just wanted their lattes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, having that discussion with him is, he's not going to hear it, but you could try to have that one.
Try.
Yeah. But generically speaking, that's probably a lesson discussion dad needs to have if dad is available.
Yeah.
So, because, every man has been through that. Every single one.
And we, as a mom, we haven't. We do not have the male experience. We just have to acknowledge that.
No, and the other thing is why don't we teach our girls that that's improper behavior?
Yeah, you take one and say thank you.
Yeah, I mean, we seem to, okay, boys, you guys have to be aware of this and blah, blah, but we never teach our girls not to do that.
I do.
Well,
we did in our family.
We as a culture. I mean, individual families, of course they do, right? But
we were going out to prom, and I remember my cousins telling me, okay, where are you going? Okay, you're going to here. Okay, this is what you order off the menu because it's medium priced because you don't want to insult him and get a burger, or a salad, but you don't want to, or you don't know if he can afford a steak either. So you order the Swiss steak.
You could have ordered the hamburger. We don't think that far ahead. We just appreciate you not ordering the most expensive thing. We're not going to judge you for ordering the hamburger as long as you like hamburgers. Now, if you order something and then pick at it, that's going to be annoying regardless.
No, that was another stuff. You have to eat at least half of it, and then you have to take the rest home if you're not going to eat it.
No, you can leave it. Just eat like a normal human being, right? That's all. Just don't pick at it because that's annoying. That's a waste of money, and men don't like wasting money. They'll spend money on you. They just don't like wasting it.
Exactly.
Yeah. So how do you explain boundaries? Hopefully they have a father, older brother, uncle, because it's easier. That's a conversation that's far easier to hear from somebody who's experienced it rather than their mother or sister.
Yeah.
Now, older sisters can sometimes pull that off depending upon their relationships. Because, older sisters can say things to their younger brothers in ways that other people can't. So if there's an older sister, you can pull that one off. But yeah, that's one of those things where it's a, father, brother-in-law, whatever it is, you ask them to have that conversation because they're not going to hear it coming from their mother.
Yeah.
It's just not going to hear it. All right. So you are not alone in the struggle. Love stretches us, breaks us open, and rebuilds us in ways we never expect. So take a breath. You are doing more than you might think. So from me and Lubby, have a good night. And please remember to love everybody.
Good night.